The theme at St. Luke's this year is something for the first time. Well, let me tell you, you're seeing something for the first time right now. It's my first time to ever create a selfie video, and I've already been told it's not going to be the last time. So I'm looking forward to learning more about this and having fun with it. We've decided to create a thing called the Pastor's Cut, in which we look at some of the things that would have liked to have gotten in the sermon on Sunday, but either didn't have time or it just didn't flow well, and so we decided, why not come back and look at some of those things? This morning, I'm going back and thinking about what we talked about yesterday on why do bad things happen? If you stop and think about it, it was kind of a different sort of sermon for me. Usually I'll say I have 2, 3, 4 things to tell you, and yesterday I had 6. 4 things we talked about that were ways we tended to respond to why bad things happen, and then 2 things about we should do in answer to when something bad happens. So for me, that was 6 things to try to remember, and I was a little anxious about making sure I could keep all that straight in my head. But there was one more thing I wanted to talk about yesterday, and I didn't have time for. And that was the statement we sometimes make when something bad happens, well, God never gives you more than you can handle. I've heard that so many times through the years. And again, that's not one that I really care for. When we say, God never gives you more than you can handle, what we're saying is that everything that has happened to you was caused by God. A loved one died, your house is swept away in a flood. Obviously, God caused that, but he knew you could handle it. Harold Kushner talked about a mother in his congregation who had lost her son, and someone told her, God never gives you anything more than you can handle. And she came away thinking, if I hadn't been such a strong person, my child would be here with me today. Those are the kind of things that people can start to think, and we're blaming God for what happened, and yet we were trying to compliment the person, to comfort them. Another way to handle that might be to try to tell people, I know that as difficult it is right now, God is going to give you strength to be able to handle this. I know that you're a person of faith, and I know that God is faithful. He will not leave you alone. He will strengthen you in the most difficult of your moments. I know God is going to be there to help you care and to make it through. That's really what we're trying to say when we say the other thing, but we can give encouragement to people without blaming God for what happened to them. It really is just something to think about, because that's what I was trying to say on Sunday. Life can be hard, and life can be unfair. But the good news is, nothing can separate us from the love of God, and that is why you and I are the people of hope. I hope you have a great day.